Hi everyone, Sherry here. Today is St. Patrick's Day. It's mine and Edgar's favorite holiday, mainly because it's also my birthday. So in order to help celebrate, Anna from Cooking the Books and Jim from Jim's Kitchen, we got together and we're going to be doing an Irish/St. Patrick's Day collab. Hashtag shamrockstar. After you see my video, go check theirs out. Today, Edgar and I will be making slow cooker Irish stew. So what all goes into my slow cooker Irish stew? 1 tablespoon oil, 1.5 pounds stew meat, 2 small to medium onions, peeled and cut into slim wedges, 2 cloves of garlic, crushed, 1 pound of red potatoes. This is a 5-pound bag, so I'll only be using about 1/5 of that. 4 medium carrots cut into chunks, 3 stalks of celery sliced, 1 cup of Guinness, 3 1/4 cups beef broth, 1 tablespoon Worcestershire sauce, 4 tablespoons white flour, 1/2 teaspoon salt, and black pepper to taste. 1 sprig of thyme, or you can use 1/4 teaspoon of the dried, 1 sprig of rosemary, or you can use 1/4 teaspoon dried, 1 bay leaf, 2 tablespoons cornstarch, and 3 tablespoons cool water to make a cornstarch slurry to thicken it up. So let's begin. So take a large skillet over medium-high heat and heat up your 1 tablespoon of oil. Then add your beef, and brown it. I think Edgar is celebrating a little bit early. Turn your heat down to medium and add your 2 small onions and then cook them until they are softened. So the onions are softened. Pour in your 1 cup of the Guinness beer. And if you have any bits on the bottom, you can deglaze all the little delicious little bits. And simmer that for 5 minutes. After simmering for 5 minutes, carefully pour that in the slow cooker over the meat. Then add your 1 pound of potatoes, and you could probably use the little red ones and just cut them in half and leave the peeling on them. I just had these, and I cut them in not real small chunks, but not real big chunks either. And then put in your carrots, which I ended up doing 6 carrots because my 4 were not that big. Cut them into fairly decent sized chunks. And the 3 stalks of celery. And I just sliced them. So take a bowl, dump in your 3 1/4 cups of the beef broth, and the 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, and the 4 tablespoons of white flour. And you want to mix that really well. Make sure that the flour is completely incorporated so your gravy will not have any lumps. Dump in your crushed garlic and your 1/4 teaspoon of salt and your pepper to taste, and I have 1/4 teaspoon of pepper as well. And then pour in your broth mixture, and don't make a mess all over the place like I did, and then carefully mix. If you have your dried herbs, you can mix that in, but if you have the fresh stuff, just tuck that in to the side. And I've just got pieces of bay leaf, so I've got 3 little pieces that I'm going to just lay. And my thyme are really small pieces too, so I'm going to use a couple of sprigs for that. and just kind of tuck them in on the side, they say. And I do have a big piece of rosemary, and I'll just tuck that right there. Put your lid on, turn it to low, then cook it for 7 to 8 hours, and then we'll finish it up. So our stew has cooked for 7.5 hours. We'll make our cornstarch slurry. We'll add our 2 tablespoons of cornstarch into the bowl and our 3 tablespoons of cool water. And mix that until fully combined. Then take your lid off of the slow cooker and pour in the cornstarch slurry. Turn it up to high, give it a stir, and leave the lid off and let it cook on high for 15 to 30 minutes until the juice is thickened. So happy St. Patrick's Day from me and Dave, and definitely go check out Anna from Cooking the Books and Jim from Jim's Kitchen, #shamrockstar, and see what they made. So here is the slow cooker Irish stew, and rounding out the meal is cheddar bay biscuit. Let's see what Dave thinks.
What is this?
Slow cooker Irish stew.
I like it.
Recipe deals for easy meals. Please like, subscribe, and share. This is Cooking with Sherry. Until we meet again.